Well. Look who's back after 2 months of not creating any content, not filming any new videos, just posting YouTube shorts because I have help for that. Ah, it's been a time. It's been a time. But we are back today. It's April, and I guess it's spring, kind of. We're getting there. But hello, welcome back to Health First Freelancer, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Amanda. I'm your OG Health First Freelancer. And today I want to talk about where the heck I've been for the last 2 months and what's been going on for me, my health, my business, all that good stuff. I'm sure you've been wondering, where has she gone? And when is she coming back? Well, here I am. And let's get into it, shall we? So for the past month and a half, almost 2 months, since at least mid-February, if not before, I have been in what I am calling a season of rest. What does that mean? A season of rest. Essentially, I've just been doing the bare minimum to keep my business going, keep my health stable, and other than that, it's been a lot of big chillin'. Just being sedentary on my couch, on my bed, in various places where I can be horizontal. This was coming up for me on, I would say, a soul level. Like my spirit was tired. I was very, very tired. My whole body, spirit, mind was like, please chill. Please stop for a while. I showed up for my clients, my community members, my Health First Freelancer community members, and my family, and that was about it. That's all I had in me. No YouTube, no social media, no running around in circles, trying to think of what I need to do to move the needle forward, grow the business, make a bigger impact, reach more people, create more content, blah, blah, blah. It was all just noise that was getting in the way of me actually getting some real rest and I guess regrounding myself, recentering myself. Turns out I really needed it, and I didn't really even know that I needed it until I actually let myself do it. You know what I mean? And I think this kind of happened naturally for a few reasons. One, winter. It's just been cold and gross here in Wisconsin, so what else are you going to do? It's kind of hibernation season. And two, I've been doing a lot of EMDR therapy, which, if you've never done it before, is wild and definitely causes your brain to use up a lot more energy than you normally would, and like rewiring old beliefs and old thought patterns and like traumatic memories that you had from childhood that you're carrying around with you that you didn't know were in the back of your brain this whole time. So a lot of that has been happening as well. And sometimes you just need to take a step back. Sometimes you've just been going for so long towards a certain direction, and your brain and your body and your soul just need a minute to recalibrate and figure out, is this still what I want to be doing? Your goals will still be there later. But if you force yourself to keep going and keep doing in a way that leads to burnout, you might not be there later, you know? So you're seeing this video now because I feel like I'm finally coming out of this hibernation period. I feel like we are entering more spring energy, more renewal energy. And I'm still hanging on to a little bit of the hibernation mode. But overall, I feel like I have a lot more clarity, a lot more energy. I know what direction I want to be moving in, and I know the things that I want to be leaving behind as well. Still working through stuff, the process is never ending, still setting boundaries and processing emotions and all that stuff. But overall, I feel like I'm honing in on a new phase of where and how I'm showing up online, in my life, in my business, with my health, all of the above. And one realization that's come out of this period of rest and reflection is I do not want to be on social media as much as possible, which for me means Instagram and Facebook. I do not consider YouTube to be part of social media. In fact, I want to hone in on YouTube more and focus my energy there instead of trying to be in too many places at once. I think YouTube is enough, and it's certainly getting me the most traction so far. And I've even had feedback from some of my current community members that they found me through YouTube organically, which is crazy. So that is where I'm going to be putting more of my energy going forward. So that's it. YouTube, Health First Freelancer community on Mighty. Check it out in the description. And saying goodbye to Instagram and Facebook. Not that I was ever really on there much in the first place, but it is an energetic drain that I'm no longer going to entertain just to claim my space on those platforms, which honestly are just, becoming bigger and bigger dumpster fires every day. So get out while the getting's good. So that's all I wanted to tell you, really. I'm back. I took some time off. I took some time to rest and recover my energy and refocus on what I want to do with my life, with my business, and with this community. And now I'm back. I'm not committing to any kind of posting schedule, not that I did before, because I know that would be a disaster. But I do feel like I'm ready to show up more here on this channel and in the Health First Freelancer community. And if you feel like you're needing a season of rest, you should take it. You should do what you can to minimize your commitments. And maybe you just need some time to reorganize yourself, Just kind of go inward a little bit and let yourself just be. The world is so busy. Everybody's trying to tell you got to do 85 things at once. You don't. You have to take care of yourself first and foremost so that you can show up for yourself and the people you love. And after that, everything else is kind of a bonus, So if you need time to rest and you need a significant amount of time to rest, then you should do that. Don't feel like you have to fill every hour of every day with every single goal that you want to achieve in your entire life. All the type A's out there are aghast right now. And I'm one of y'all, so I get it. But I know there's some of y'all out there right now that are like, you took off 2 months from marketing your business? Yeah, I was tired. I was really tired. You should try it. Let me know how it goes. You can have as many big goals and plans as you want and pie in the sky future, living your best life, your future self, whatever you want. But if you need to rest, you need to rest. And if you feel like you need to rest, then that is the thing that you need to be doing right now. That is what you are meant to be doing right now. You need that time to recover. Don't let anyone tell you that that's not okay, because it is. And I think life in a lot of ways is just periods of forward motion and periods of rest and recovery. And you can't just be constantly pushing forward all the time. It's not sustainable. And if you try to do that, you're going to get to burnout. And then you're going to end up in a season of rest that you didn't plan for and is probably going to be a lot longer than the one that you take intentionally. So maybe consider that. Let your intuition tell you how to rest and how to recover your energy. And it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. You're still on the right path. You still got this. You just need a minute, okay? There's a lot going on in the world. Talk about these past 2 months. The whole political landscape in the US, the astrological insanity we've been living through, multiple retrogrades, multiple eclipses. It's been crazy out here. I know some of y'all feel that too. That was part of what was getting to me. Just sit down, take a step back, rest like it is your job, because it is. It is part of your job, especially if you identify as a Health First Freelancer. Guess what? Rest is part of your job, and it's a really important part of your job. So don't guilt yourself into thinking it's bad or that you shouldn't be doing it, because you should. Okay? You have my permission. Rest like it's your job. That's it. That's my rant for today. I've been in a season of rest. Maybe you need one too. And that's all I got for now. Look out for future videos coming your way soon. If you want to hear more from me and about the Health First Freelancer community, that is also opening doors again really soon. You could subscribe. You could also sign up for my email list, which is in the description below. You could also check out the community page, which is also in the description below. So those are some resources for you. Check out my other videos if you want. And other than that, I wish you all the best. See you soon. Bye, everybody.